So I'm sure you guys have already heard, but apparently WWE got tickets to SummerSlam for $40,000. You heard it right, 40K. How do you feel about this, Xavier Woods? Let's just hear your thoughts.
What? No.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is high. And the interesting thing is, if you guys saw, I did a reaction video to this guy who spent $11,000 for an on-location event for WWE, and let's just say the man was highly disappointed.
Just because of the fact I feel like I've been ripped off, and we're gonna get down to the metrics here in just a second.
And the crazy part was he didn't put emphasis on the food. For me, I was bothered by the food. He spent $11,000 for them to bring out some great value paper plates and put some Little Caesars pizzas on there under a heat lamp and some cookies from Pick and Save. Like, I don't know why that's okay to him, but he was more frustrated because he didn't meet the people he wanted to meet. And I get that. But my point here is this. It costs $11,000 to do an on location to WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year. But then at SummerSlam, it's almost 4 times the amount. 4 times the amount. Now, I have some thoughts on this whole situation, and it may not be what you think it's going to be, but I'll talk about it after we figure out what is included in this package. Now, I don't think $40,000 is worth it for anything related to WWE. Even if I had the money, I think it's ridiculous. But let's at least check out what they're going to get within this package, okay? So it says here, Elite Plus package prices for front row floor center TV side for WWE 2025 SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey are $40,000 a ticket. Confirmed that they are sold out of this very limited quantity. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Let's put a pin in that. It says this ticket includes premium front row seating. Ooh, you get to sit in the front. You can sit in the front next to the green shirt guy. In-ring photo op at SummerSlam. Okay. Private transportation to events, so people won't know, where you going, even though you're gonna take a picture and post it on Instagram. People will like it for one day and forget all about it, but whatever, it is what it is. Elite welcome event. I don't know what that is. I mean, are the Young Bucks gonna introduce people? I don't know what that means. Private section to all-inclusive pre-show hospitality with superstar appearances by Kevin Nash and more. Hold on. Listen, this is no disrespect to Kevin Nash. He's a legend. All right. Big Sexy's what they called him. But if you're going to try to entice people to pay $40,000 for a ticket, Kevin Nash ain't the name you want to use, man. He ain't the name you want to use. Now, maybe Kevin Nash is the only person who confirmed his appearance there. But even then, WWE, if that's the case, hold your horses and wait until you get bigger names involved before you start throwing $40,000 price tag around and trying to use him to incentivize people to pay for this. Because to be honest with you, for less than 40 grand, you can get regular SummerSlam tickets, go to WrestleCon, and probably meet Kevin Nash there and get an autograph and a photo op for way cheaper. But hey, it is what it is. It also says post-show press conference access and desk photo op, which you can kind of get that at these tours you get at the NFL stadiums, but that's a different story for a different day. Tickets to both nights of SummerSlam, it better be. Tickets for SmackDown and Raw as well, August 1st and August 4th, and more. And then they got another part here that says this, guys. The non-center front row is just an elite package, and it is priced currently at $32,500 per ticket. Now, at that point, you might as well add the extra $8 grand and round it up and get the Elite Plus pass at that point. If you're crazy enough to spend $32,000, you might as well go insane and spend $40,000. Now, here's how I feel about this, guys. First and foremost, of course, WWE has to pay for Cardi B. Y'all asked for, you guys begged WWE to have her be the host of SummerSlam, and here she is. They got to pay for that, which is kind of weird to me, man. I don't understand it, but you know what? She's getting her bag, so I can't get mad at her. Can't get mad at Barty. But this is how I feel about this. Although this is insane, is this greedy? Yes. Is this too expensive? Yes. But this is for the Elite Plus package, people. This is not general admission. Now, if this was general admission prices, sure, I will crash out right now. I will go crazy. But this is Elite Plus packaging. This is not for people like me or whoever else is complaining about these prices. They are not pricing people out of going to SummerSlam. They are just pricing people out of doing this elite packaging stuff. Is it a crazy amount? Yes, but as you can see in the parentheses, it said that it's sold out. So obviously, we're not the target audience. I'm definitely not the target audience. The people they are targeting are the ones who are crazy enough to spend $40,000 to go to a WWE show. For what? I don't get it. Rich people are weird, but that's just what it is. It's not for us. If I'm a person, right? If I'm a person who can't afford to buy a Lamborghini, why would I be worried about Lamborghini prices? If I ride the plane on a normal seat, why would I care how much first class is? If I eat peanut butter and jelly with Scooby-Doo fruit snacks every day, why do I care how much things cost at Ruth's Chris? It shouldn't matter. It only should matter to a certain group of people in the upper echelons of finances. They need to worry about that. That's not something I need to worry about. Is it crazy? Yes. I felt the same way about when they had the clubs at WrestleMania 41, when they were like, you could meet Jey Uso, and I think the price was like $5,000. Do I think it's ridiculous? Yes. But there are a certain group of people who can afford that stuff. It's not for us. It's not. I'm not saying it's right, but we got to look at it for what it is. You can't really get mad at people putting the price on stuff if people are going to pay that price. As you can see, it's sold out. What do you want them to do? As long as they keep those general admission prices at a normal price as much as they can, and that stuff is ticking up, bro. It's getting high. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it go up a little bit more, that's gonna be a separate video for that. But overall, as long as general admission is cool or decent or whatever, you know, it's cool. It's cool. And with these $40,000 tickets, are people putting this stuff on Klarma and Afterpay and stuff? How are they paying for this? How can they afford this stuff? This is crazy. But at the end of the day, man, it's business, bro. Business is business. Business is business. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got offended by me being so nonchalant, it's just, guys, like, just some stuff is just not worth really complaining about. It has nothing to do with us. That's just, at the end of the day, if people are crazy enough to spend this type of money, let them make bad financial decisions if they can't afford it. That's on them. But for me, in this economy, even if I had that money, I'm not spending $40,000 on anything related to WrestleMania. I don't care if I hit the lotto and get 50 million. I will sit in the nosebleed seats with a telescope. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. But anyway, let me know how you feel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute. Peace. Have a great day.